have a motion to adopt those, we'll consider that.
Motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, minutes are adopted. Item number 1 and only, old business capital surplus allocation tabled on 3/18. And I think Ms. Standridge, you're up to update us on going back to the chalkboard.
Yes, sir. If you will look at the handout that's in front of you is going to be the verified numbers as of last week on the general fund, reserve for future improvement fund contingency. So I think that when the original list was given out, it was probably around the first of the year. As you can see, there were a couple of things added around the first of the year and into the and into March too. So we have the PAL basketball court renovation would have been taken out of that contingency and the camera storage escrow. With the pickleball court adjustment that we made the last week that will be voted on by council this evening, we have a contingency balance within the RFFI of $612,957. And so I put right below that what the council's proposed.
That was a discussion last week.
Yes, sir. The council's proposed projects from last week. And so that allows you to award all of those kind of above the line, totaling about $387,500. And then that remains the neighborhood drainage allocation could go to $225,457. That would completely allocate the contingency amount in the RFFI.
Yeah, and Carly, I think where we were off, I think you and I were talking about is the PAL basketball court, because we were talking about maybe that neighborhood drainage number might be 400,000.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like that was good. So that looks good to me, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Gentlemen, any other questions?
Thank you for doing that.
Sure, absolutely.
So let me, Ms. Standridge, the 225,457 to community drainage would take the contingency to zip, correct?
To zero, correct.
Do we normally touch zero?
No, sir, we do not.
Mr. Crowe, what would you think about let's allocating in this enough to keep the, say, 100 in there? And then Ms. Standridge, there will be replenishments pouring in, right?
That'll happen.
So when the mayor does his his surplus capital project proposal that will be on April 22nd, that's kind of the time to possibly replenish that number.
Whatever we do, it's fine.
Mayor, remind me, when are we looking at that in mid-April? Is that what we think?
Yes, sir. April 22nd is when we will present it. Certainly, we haven't finalized a number, but there's going to be a healthy number put into the neighborhood drainage line item.
Okay, all right.
So less than a month from today.
Okay.
Now, theoretically, you would have to, not theoretically, you would have to adopt it,
Approve it.
approve it, but you're going to see a new replenishment of it.
All right, Mr. Crowe, are you okay with that, leaving 100 in there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's fine.
So essentially, this bottom section here on this page is the motion, with the exception, Vicki,
Yes.
that the 225,457 going to neighborhood drainage will be 125,457, and then as more comes available for that neighborhood drainage, we'll keep adding to that.
And we'll leave the 100,000 in contingency
Check.
for the next
Yeah.
Correct.
couple of weeks until we have the
Yeah,
new
I think
proposal.
that's a good motion.
I'll get this to you
Second.
too.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Motion is approved. Thank you. I very much appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Carly.
Any other questions, comments, any other business for finance today? Thank you.